Alright, let's do this, man. Let's go.
What's up?
Yo, ready to do this? Ready as hell.
Yo, let's go. Punk ass shadows start to come up in here and mess with us like this. Y'all know that, man. I got something for you.
Yeah, man.
It's a chance for you to earn your colors, huh?
Do this, chubby.
Aight, take your positions. Let's go. Fat out. You guys come with me. I might count, man. I might see you. 1, 2, 3.
Dodge the beach! Everybody break!
This is the police! Drop your weapons!
Yo, where's Jamal at? What's going on?
This is the police! We have you surrounded! Go! Drop your weapons!
Drop your weapon!
Drop your weapons! Right!
Drop it!
Let's go! Put that gun down! Put that gun down!
Bring it! Freeze! Freeze! Get against the wall! I'll blow your head off! Drop it! Now!
Where do you think he's gonna run, huh? Where do you think he's gonna run, huh? Didn't you hear me say freeze?
Freeze! Get against the wall! Now! Drop it!
Turn around!
Got it! Go!
Gun down, man! Come on,
Freeze! This is Stanton. I'm south of the party. I'm at the manhole. I got a perp going down. I'm going down.
Copy that. Standing back up.
Don't even breathe hard. Put your hands over your head. Slow. Turn around. Slow. Right? How's he doing, Doc?
Looks like a mild concussion. I'd like to keep him here for observation just in case.
No way, man. Would you mind if I talk to him for a minute, please? I called your mother. She'll be here in a minute. Does she know who you've been running with, Brian?
It's not Brian, it's Jamal.
Why are you trying to kill yourself?
Do you care, man? You're a cop.
I'm also your second cousin. Your mother was like a big sister to me. You know, the last time I saw you, you were playing with dinosaurs.
Well, things change, all right? I don't even remember who the hell you are.
Cuz, long time no see.
What's the situation here?
Well, it's like I told you over the phone. We've got this gang thing going and...
Is he charged with a crime?
No, not exactly, but he's...
I appreciate what you've done here, Lynn, but I can take it from here.
Wait a minute, Diane. I don't think you understand. We've got to get...
But I do understand. I do. This is my son. This is my problem. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to talk to him in private.
So what was it this time?
Shadows selling crack on your street corner? Maybe they're just doing you in.
Don't you dare, this is my house.
Now, you homies want to kill each other, you go to it. You can go shopping for coffins for all I care. When you start bringing your wars into the streets and risking innocent people's lives, it's my business, and that can't happen.
Yo, man, you talking, man? You talking? You saying something, man? I ain't hear.
I know two things. Number one is you hear exactly what I am saying. Number two is I've seen 1,000 guys just like you walk their sorry ass through that door. Now, it's just a matter of time before you're out there pushing up the daisies just like that. And I ain't gonna waste my time on you. You hear that?
How is this up, man? Shut up. Get off, bro. What's up with that, sit man? Down. Come on, man. See, man, what you doing, man?
Yes, Spring, I gotta admit, you're something else.
What?
Well, you know, the way you take your time, work up to it. I mean, you don't always bring them to their knees, but...
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your technique.
Oh, my technique.
Yeah, the interrogation room.
In the interrogation room, of course.
What else would I be talking about?
Well, I was just gonna say that there are a lot of things that I do well. Bettering.
Oh, really? Yeah, well, I wouldn't know.
Not yet.
Not ever.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, we'll see.
You get my message?
Yeah, I got your message. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm great. You looking for me?
Yeah, that's right. I know how you hate paperwork and everything, but I'm gonna need the report on the sewer kid.
Okay.
Right. Because somebody's gotta pick up the ambulance tab in the hospital.
Okay.
So how about it? Can I get it? I can't get it? You didn't book him?
I didn't book him.
You wanna explain to me why?
Springer, look, he's a minor, no previous record. He wasn't holding like the rest of these asses, and all he did was resist arrest.
You know, you're going soft on me, Stanton.
Me?
Yeah.
What'd I do?
What are the rules?
Bring them all in.
Padre, tell him ain't done nothing. No, man, come on, man. Get him out of here.
You know, it just never lasts when you try to force the peace.
Sorry?
Well, it's better to convince both sides they have more to gain by not killing each other.
You have an interest in this?
Yes, Rick McLaren. Most people call me Father Rick.
Father Rick.
Yes, that's right, Officer Jaworski. I'm a priest.
A priest.
I understand you got a lot of experience with this sort of thing. Don't you work with the gangs a lot?
Look, I didn't know there was a rumble going down, if that's what you're getting at, okay?
What I'm getting at, Father McLaren, is that this sort of thing can't happen again. You know what I'm talking about? So if you have any information, like where they keep their weapons, I'd be very interested in hearing about it.
Come on. You think it's gonna stop them? It's as easy to get a gun as it is a nickel bag or an alibi. Look, we all want the same thing here, right?
That's right.
And the only way we're gonna get both sides to stop is if we let them do it on their own terms.
And of course, you, being an expert on the man upstairs, not police matters, you can facilitate that. That's correct?
Look, I'm an ex-gangbanger.
Yeah.
They trust me. Because they know I'm not gonna take sides. Because I'm not gonna punish them like every other authority figure they've ever known.
What exactly do you want, Father?
Only to continue the work I've started without any more interference.
Meaning what?
I want Ice and Zumi released, along with their lieutenants, so they can attend a meeting at my church tonight.
No, that's not a good idea.
Please, look, no weapons, okay? You guys can attend. We'll make it a condition on the release.
That's providing you can get them to go to the meeting in the first place.
Trust me. Come on, Springer, what do we get to lose?
Hi.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm great.
Good.
How are you?
Good. Why don't you come in?
Okay.
Have a seat here? Yeah?
You're not gonna ask me to lie down?
You can if you want.
That was a joke, Doc, just kind of...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Look, before we get started, I just want to let you know that I don't put much stock in this shrink stuff, okay?
Yeah, that's okay. Because there's days when I don't put a lot of stock in it myself.
Okay.
What do you believe in?
I believe in me.
That's good. That's real good. You want to tell me why?
Doc, is this really necessary?
You want to tell me why you're here? You're here because you want to be a detective, okay? And part of that process is this psychological evaluation. Now, there's nothing crazy, there's nothing out there. And right now, all I'm trying to do is just get to know you.
Okay. All right. You want to hear it? Here it is. I grew up in a tough neighborhood, and I ran with some tough kids. My life could have gone a lot of different ways, but it didn't. And everything I got, I earned. Nobody gave me a damn thing. That's it.
So no easy ride, huh?
None at all.
Why don't you have a seat? So you must be good at what you do. It says here that you used to be a training officer?
For almost a year.
And now you're assigned to the gang unit. That must bring up a lot of old stuff for you, huh?
Like what?
You used to be in a gang, arrested on 2 occasions for drug-related activities.
You know, that was a long time ago, okay? It was when I was a juvie, and the charges were dropped.
But it's just the same. See, now you're going after the same type of people that you used to hang out with. You have any problems with that?
No, none at all. Look, you know, I made a decision a long time ago, and I broke free. They can do the same thing.
I'd like to hear more about that.
Why?
Hate. I know all about it. That's why I know what you're all thinking right now. Why has he brought us here? Why this place? Well, I'll tell you why. Because this place is about respect. All right?
Why don't you tell me about this guy? You're supposed to be on gang detail. What's going on?
Look, there's a lot of ex-gangbangers out there trying to make a difference,
Some
right?
say it's hopeless.
It seems to me like this guy's a little more determined than the rest of
You're all
them.
beyond salvation, but I actually don't believe that.
I believe you're tired of the killing.
Tired of burying your brothers. Tired of wondering when your turn's gonna come up? Because the one great secret that we're all walking around with here is that we're just scared. And you see, fear is a part of life. So when we come to terms with that, once we accept that in our lives, then we don't have to go around hurting each other to make it go away. Now, I'm here to ask you for a favor. I'm asking you to put down your weapons and your anger and wash the blood off the streets once and for all.
Yo, man, you crazy? What? Were you asking the impossible, man?
No, come on. It's not impossible. It's only impossible if you make it impossible.
These are our enemies, man.
All right, look. All I'm asking for is a 24-hour truce, just till tomorrow night, okay? Till you can sit down and work out a permanent ceasefire. What do you say?
Nobody tells us what's what?
You make the rules, you work out the terms.
And ain't no cops, man?
Well, I'll give you my word. If you give me yours, you'll come unarmed.
Springer, chill out. He knows what he's doing.
Come on, what do you say, guys?
All right, man. One day.
24 hours.
All right? All right. Peace.
Look, all I'm asking is a couple more days to make the rent. Man, my boy's in the hospital.
Sounds pretty serious. Listen, whatever I can do to help.
I don't need your sympathy, okay?
What about a tuna melt?
Tuna melt.
From 5th Street Jimmy's, just like you like it. I figured by now you'd have to be burned out on the cafeteria food.
Same old Lynn.
Are you calling me old? Because you know you got some years on me. How's Brian?
It's Jamal. He likes to be called Jamal. They say they're releasing him in the morning. Good. So what are you doing here anyway?
I'm family. Listen, Diane, let me help. If it's the rent, we'll take care of that. If you and Jamal want to stay at my place, that's cool too.
Ben, I don't need your help.
And speaking of Jamal, I've got friends who know a lot about this stuff. They can talk to Jamal. Or there's even agencies that give free counseling, whatever you want to do.
Grow out of it.
We're not talking about bedwetting or thumb sucking. Sometimes the only way out for some of these kids is with a bullet in their back.
You know, I just moved here because I couldn't find work in Atlanta. My marriage failed. I'm on the verge of welfare. And you know, I'm tired. I'm tired of just trying to do the best I know how and it not being good enough.
I know.
No, you don't know. But I do know my boy. This is just a phase he's going through. And I'd appreciate it if this was the last time you and I discussed this.
Listen, I owe you an apology.
What for?
When you walked into the station yesterday, frankly, I thought you were pompous, a little egotistical.
Yeah, well, you're not the first person to say that, so...
I'm not, huh?
No.
But the way you talked to those kids, and what you said about fear, well, I could really relate to that.
Well, you know, that's what makes people come to places like these.
How did you end up here?
When I was, younger, I was in a gang. One night I came into church, fell asleep, and I woke up and there was this old lady in the pew next to me praying. And when she got up and left,
she looked over to me and she gave me this look. I remember it. It was the kind of look, you know when you see a bird that's just been hit by a car? It's still alive, but it's as good as dead. Well, that's the kind of look she gave me. And at that moment, I realized that I could continue doing what I was doing and end up like everyone else I'd known. Or I could walk away from it all and change my life. And here I am.
Why a priest?
I guess it's because I'm afraid I'll lose my way again unless I keep testing my faith.
I hear you saw Dr. Freud yesterday.
Yeah, maybe I'll see a career counselor next.
Don't tell me you're having second thoughts. About the detective thing?
Well, I don't know what I'm thinking anymore.
Let me buy a cup of coffee.
All right, can you give me your name, too?
All right.
Can you spell that out?
You're still a little young for a midlife crisis, Styles.
Well, there's just been so many changes around this place, you know? With Buddy and all. Thanks.
Tell me about it.
Well, I guess like Buddy used to say, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Why do you want to be a detective?
Well, it's a promotion, and, I mean, there's the obvious glamour factor that goes with being a detective. No, really, I mean, I guess I just got tired of arresting people and not seeing cases through to the end.
Yeah, I used to consider it myself, but I decided I'd miss seeing the good in people. You know, doing a good deed once in a while, stopping things from escalating. I know it sounds corny, but as a detective, you're always coming in after the damage is done.
Sounds like you got a pretty good beat on Shapiro.
Don't let this tough desk sergeant exterior fool you. Underneath, there's a very wise, vulnerable, sensitive, highly sexed woman dying to get out.
Thanks. I'll check you later, Shapiro.
Anytime, Styles. Anytime.
So, the bounty hunters hate the Barrio boys, but they both run with the Elm Street Stoners.
And where does the NYPD White fit in?
I've never even heard of them.
No? Father Rick told me about them.
Who?
Father Rick.
Wait a minute, hold it. Is this the same Father Rick that's not on your A-list?
Well, he's actually pretty cool once you get to know him.
And I guess that means you've gotten to know him.
Well.
Uh-huh. You think he misses it?
What?
Come on, you know. I mean, he's a good-looking guy. I bet you my paycheck that he's not a virgin.
Well, I never really thought about it.
Yeah, right. Whew, talking about sacrifice.
Well, maybe he doesn't think of it as a sacrifice. Maybe he thinks of it as a commitment.
There's commitment, and then there's commitment. Could you do it?
No. Yeah, I guess we should get back to the station.
Let's make a quick stop first. There's somebody I want to check up on before we go in.
Okay.
I'll get the check.
Copy.
I hope they pay for that. I wasn't doing nothing. Well, maybe it's time for you to do something. I'm trying to help you.
Look, I don't need help from you cops.
Go.
Look, my shift's over. I'm gonna punch out.
Okay. Well, my shift's over soon, too, so maybe later we can get together like family.
No.
What's up, Jamal, man? What's this I hear about family, man?
No, nothing. I was just about to
You
punch
finished, right? Aight then, man. So let's split then.
Excuse me.
What?
I was talking.
Yeah? So what?
Do you have a problem with it?
No. You?
Yes, I do.
Yo, you heard that shit. You heard, right? All right, so let's break, man.
He's not going anywhere.
Easy. I ain't got time, right?
Don't do it, Jamal.
Yeah, man. What up, dog? It's cold out here, man. It's cold, yeah, man. Let's see what they got. Thank you, color. Showed up, man. You got the little punk car, yeah.
Look at 3 killing me, bitch.
It's all good, you know. Yeah.
Praise.
Try to see what this guy does. Look from there. What up, dog?
Control, man.
No. Yo, check it out.
No.
That's the buck-ass shadow, man. Damn, man. Do me, don't do me. It's the buck-ass shadow, man.
Someone get a doctor, please! An ambulance! Here come the cops!
Wait a minute, you want to talk about a miracle? It's a miracle we got here before the shadows retaliated.
Oh, come on, don't jump to conclusions, all right, Springer? We can't be sure it was the Roaring 20s.
Excuse me? Is that some kind of a joke? Is that intended for me? You think you're still gonna have this church meeting? Are you out of your mind?
Yes, now it's more important than ever. We cannot stop now.
No! This kid has a bullet in his chest because of that meeting. Somebody knew he was gonna be unarmed.
All right, look, Springer, listen to me. If we don't defuse the situation properly now, this whole thing can blow up in our faces.
Father
We'll
McLaren,
lose the war.
Father McLaren, you
Don't
are not...
stop now, please.
You're not listening to me. This isn't gonna happen. It's over. From now on, we're gonna do things my way. You understand?
Your way.
You got it.
Give me some of them candies, some popcorn. What's up, man?
Come on, Ice.
Yo, don't be crossing your brothers now.
Police, freeze!
Freeze! Up against the wall, don't move!
Back up against the wall. Hey, get out the way, man! How you doing? Take this with you.
What's going on?
Gotta hear you, brother. Huh? Did you hear me say freeze? Huh?
Styles! Officer Styles! Richie, it's not gonna happen that way.
You're really under arrest this time. How do you feel? Why don't you try telling me something I don't know? Like the truth.
Yo, man, I already told you, Joe, boy. Straight up church, man. What's up?
With a loaded shotgun that you emptied into your friend Zumi?
Yo, what you going on about, man? What you playing the ass, man? I got 5 homies who swear different, man.
Like who?
Yo, like Jamal, man. My main man, Jamal.
Jamal?
Yeah, that's right, Jamal. Why don't you ask him about it, cop? Yeah?
Ice says you can only hold me here for 6 hours.
You keep listening to Ice, and you're gonna end up real cold, real fast. How about that?
Jamal, what is it this time?
Jamal refuses to be questioned, and because he's a minor...
Question about what?
The murder at the church. Or haven't you heard?
You want him to incriminate himself? Is that it? Let's go.
Wait, hold it, Diane. You seem to think this is a game. There's a boy that was killed in cold blood, and we need to find out who did it before this thing escalates.
That's what you need. I need to handle this in my own way.
You need to wake up!
Who the hell are you to lecture me? You kids are young. Wait till they grow up.
This is not about my kids. This is about your kid who is out of your control.
You want to talk to me about control? You get out of my bed one morning. You go through life in my shoes. Then you can come and talk to me about control. Go. What?
Why didn't you tell me about Dwayne Carver?
Dwayne Carver.
Yeah, it says here in the file that...
Boy, we are really dredging up ancient history now, aren't we, Doctor?
He filed a police brutality report against you. Was he in a gang?
No, he wasn't. And the case was thrown out of court. Look, isn't my time just about up?
Actually, no, it's not.
Really? Well, you know, I think your watch is maybe running a little slow.
No, we have about another 10 minutes left.
You know what? I got a lot of work to do. So, if you don't mind, Doctor.
Yeah, line 2.
Yo, detective. It's been a real nice time talking to you, man. But, you know, you get tired of that dippity-doo look, you know what I'm saying?
I'll let you know.
Peace.
I like your hair.
We just finished questioning the rest of the Rolling 20s. Nothing.
What about this Jamal kid?
Well, Lynn says he won't talk. He's a minor, so we released him again.
I mean, while the shadows are out on the streets planning their payback. That's great.
Well, what do we do?
Like Shapiro says, I want every available unit on the streets, round the clocks, double shifts. If these two gangs get together, I'll tell you it's gonna be World War III.
You okay? Lynn. He's gone.
What?
I ordered him to stay in that house and he pushed me down and
Okay. Calm down. What, do you know where he is?
He's got a gun. I don't know where he got it, but he said he'd use it if he had to. I shouldn't have been so stupid. I shouldn't have listened to you.
Okay, wait a minute. Right now, what we have to do is concentrate on finding Jamal, okay? Okay. I'm gonna find him.
You gotta find him.
Calm down.
I don't want him.
Come on. Okay. I'll find him. I'll find him. Whoever you're playing doesn't stand a chance. Listen, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I need your advice. Richie.
Look, now is not the best time, okay, Lynn?
Jamal's back out on the streets. This time he's got a gun. I thought maybe you could take some time and go.
You just don't know when to quit, do you, Lynn?
I could ask you the very same question. What's going on with you?
What do you mean?
Well, at the theater yesterday, the raids the day before that.
Oh, so now you're an expert too, huh? You got some long-lost relative who comes into town and gets into trouble and you break every law in the book to get him out. But now you can tell me how to do my job.
Whoa.
Look, I'm sorry. Just been going through some things, all right? Maybe we can talk later, all right? Right now, I just want to be very good company.
Now was the time.
You know, Jesse, I ask people to have faith. I ask people to have faith in me. The truth is, I don't even know what faith is anymore.
What do you mean?
A boy is dead because of me.
It wasn't your fault.
Oh, come on. You know, I should have listened to Springer. I should have let you guys just do your job instead of thinking I knew better.
Father, you believe in people. You put everything on the line for those beliefs.
Yeah, we'll tell it to Zumi's mother. Great.
So the Rolling 20s strike again.
Or the shadows, trying to make it look like the 20s.
Well, it really doesn't matter because we're not gonna press charges, so.
I don't think that's a very good idea. How many times are you gonna turn the other cheek?
Look, it's not about blaming someone, it's about finding a solution, okay? And until we do, we're just wasting our time here. So, if I'm finished,
We'll need you to sign a statement. Why don't you come with me?
thank you.
I don't believe it.
I want to go back to Dwayne Carver.
Look, I've already told you.
Yeah, you admit you used excessive force.
Dwayne Carver beat the hell out of his wife, and she refused to file charges. There you have it.
What about Bill Swan?
What?
Well, according to this, you shoved his head through a plate glass window.
Bill Swan shot an unarmed store owner for $24.
The store owner was 80 years old, for cripe's sake.
What about Evan Stevens? Why did you use excessive force on Mr. Stevens
Look.
when you arrested him for rape?
Look, I don't have to take this.
Were they all in gangs, Officer Stiles?
No, they weren't.
Then what do they have in common?
Look, I'm a good cop.
Oh, well, there must have been something.
If this is what it takes for me to become a detective, then shove it.
Dwayne Carver, Bill Swan, Evan Stevens. Now, why did you use excessive force on all of them?
Because they were black! Right? Because they were black! I said it, there! They were black and their victims were black! Do you know what it feels like? Do you? No, you can't! It took everything I had to get off the streets. I had to watch my friends go to jail. I had to watch my friends die. Look, it's tough enough out there being a cop without watching my people destroy each other.
Well, unfortunately, that is something that you're going to have to come to terms with.
For your stinking badge.
No, this is not about you being a detective, Officer Stiles. This is about you learning to work on yourself. Now, I think we have a lot to talk about here. And the question is, do you trust me enough to help you work through this? Officer Stiles.
Yeah.
Go. Citywide alert, that's right. The other zones have been alerted.
What's going on?
Word on the street is the gangs are gearing up for an all-out war, which means we need to be prepared. Sergeant Jamal.
Oh, then thank God. Where's Jamal?
I don't know. What do you mean? I checked everywhere. I looked all over the neighborhood. I tapped every snitch I know.
But what if
He's probably underground with everybody. Damn! Why didn't I think of that?
Lynn, what are you talking about?
I was down there. There's graffiti everywhere. Look, give this to Officer Jaworski. That's my partner, okay? She'll understand it. Officer Jaworski.
You going there alone, then?
This is Stanton. Requesting backup underground at Smith and Ant. Don't let me down.
See those shadows, man? Right now they're chilling at their safe house, man, thinking of a way to roll up on us, man. I'm gonna have a little surprise for them tonight, you know what I'm saying?
What about the cops?
Yo, what about the cops, man? We gotta take out some of them too, huh?
This is there. I went east in the tunnel. I think there's something going down, so hurry up.
Backup's on the way, Tim.
Yo, what's that?
Hold on. I heard it too, man. Check it out.
Put it down!
You again?
That's right.
Yo, what you doing, Jamal?
No. Tell him to cool out!
Yo, chill, let's drop. Listen up, Pink. You're going straight to hell with me, body bag.
You pull, I pull. You're going with me.
Hey, go on, Jamal, man. Do it.
What?
Yo, you heard me, man. It's a chance for you to earn your college, man. I said do it, man.
Come on. Is that what you want, Jamal?
What you waiting on, man?
You want to kill somebody, Jamal?
You heard me, man. Do the bitch, man. What's wrong with you?
Take out your family? Is that what you want? No.
Shit, what do you mean, no, man?
No more.
What do you mean, no? What's wrong with you, man?
Stop it!
Yo, step off then. It's me and you, huh?
Yo, we gonna freeze you. Don't you even breathe.
Drop it.
Looks like it's that time, and these are real bad odds for you. Put it down. Going down.
Step away from it. Never go against the wall.
Don't worry about nothing. Officer Stanton, you want to do the honors?
Move against the wall.
I think Richie can handle it.
How many of us have to die, man?
Put your hands up. That's right. You have the right to remain silent.
Ben, he's a good boy.
This good boy broke the law.
What's gonna happen to him?
He'll go to juvenile court. Since he dropped the dime on ice, I don't know.
Baby. Baby.
Diane.
Baby, no.
Diane.
Oh, man.
What a waste.
Maybe not.